And I got the collector's edition with the statue and everything. Mm-hmm. Yep, yep, yep. Not for PC. No, I got the PS4 version. But apparently the PC collector's edition was made available today, I heard. But yeah. Do I need these? Whoops. Maybe? Lightning and fire and cold and light. Now these boots are really nice, but I need more movement speed. There's no cold on those. Can I sacrifice cold? I'd be 10 under on cold. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I really need to get 30% movement speed boots, though. Like, real bad. Why did I pick this up?
Ta-da.
Oh, no, movement speed. No, I need movement speed. If you need cold, I can offer you Eagle Visor. Also has 10% damage taken to cold, which is a nice defensive. Maybe? Yeah. I mean, I'd lose a little bit of life, but okay. Let's go ahead and take a look here. Is my control thing working yet? No. All right, so let's we'll do some of this real quick. You. Already have one of those. Okay, well, that's getting sold. All right, let's pop out real quick. At least we've cleared out some of our stuff, not too many. Let's go talk to this guy. Oh, whoops. No! There we go. Sorry. All right, first we're going to go talk to him. And then we'll go talk to the guy with the 30% movement speed boots. Did that work? There we go. Harak. Absolutely, buddy. Let me find it here. Harak, I don't see your resub message. But if you want to post it in chat, I'll try to read it. Yeah. Thank you, Free Light for All. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. All right, so that'll be the first step we'll do. Really appreciate that, Free Blight for All. And then the dude with the... Was it these? Oh, wait a second. I can't use those right now. I don't have the decks. Damn. Balls. Should have been paying more attention. Okay. Well, we'll save this for when we get some better boots, just in case. We've got a nice little cold resist hat we can throw on now, so...
New.
Ah, darn it. Should have been paying more attention.
Stay sane.
Cohh not paying attention? What? I know, it's crazy. I need one more frickin' thing there. One more. That's gonna bug me. Can I buy those somewhere? Hey, Jeno. Hey, Cohh, long time no see. Just want to say that I love what you do, and I hope you continue being a beacon of good vibes. Also, I recently started watching your Persona 5 playthrough on YouTube, and I gotta say, I'm in love. Keep it up, bro. You deserve the best. Well, thank you, man. That's really nice of you to say. I appreciate it. And glad you're enjoying Persona 5. That is awesome. That was a really, really fun playthrough. Thanks, buddy. Thank you, thank you. Boop.
If you're thinking about dying, trust old Whalem.
Okay, I know that was kind of a waste, but it was triggering me a bit, so that had to be done. Let's see if we can get something good. I want movement speed increase. Oh, that's a good one, dude. Watch us get movement speed now. Oh, that would have been amazing. Oh, wait. Can I get movement speed on this? Yeah, the item level's high enough. Okay. What is the movement speed? Is it a prefix or a suffix? I can't remember what it is. Is it of speed? It's a suffix. Oh, of adrenaline, right? It's of adrenaline. Yeah. I mean, that would work if we got of adrenaline. No, reflexes. Can I Einhard this at all? Huh. I want something better. Alright, next of adrenaline, we'll take it. He says after he uses all of his stuff. No. Nah. I could just buy it, but I'm not going to use this stuff for anything else. So. It's fine. I don't deal crit, so that's actually useless. Okay. No. What class am I playing? Oh. Yeah, there it is. Okay, great. Great. Bam. Beautiful. Get out of here. Do I want these for 2C? Yes, I do. I will do those. Sure. Is that... I feel like 2C is a little expensive for that. Is that a little expensive? Oh, there's no life on them. And... two snap, sorry. Yeah, no, that's... that without the life, nah. No thanks. Maybe... too expensive without life. I think so. Yeah, honestly, if he gave those to me, I don't know if I'd use them. So. No, thank you. Let's go ahead and actually... You know what? We're going to do some more Nico stuff because I want to clear out my... I want to clear out my stores here. What do I think was the best E3 so far? Microsoft. I think Microsoft had the best stuff at E3. I think it was close for a lot of things, but I do think that Microsoft probably had the best show. Microsoft had the best show for me, is what I should say. I think that other people probably have... I think this year it was very subjective. Because the bar was kind of lowered, and there was a lot of, like, specialty announcements. So, like, for instance, I know a lot of people that were thrilled about all the remasters that Square announced last night. Like, there are people that are like, hands down Square best of show, amazing remasters, this is going to be awesome. And for those people, that totally makes sense. For me, though, like, I'm not really jazzed about those remasters. For me, they're like, the big thing from the Square was the Final Fantasy VII stuff. And Outriders looked kind of cool too. But, you know, it certainly was not, you know, for me, obviously, Cyberpunk, Keanu Reeves, Microsoft, just... and even though we didn't hear about them, we didn't hear much about Wasteland 3, I'm still hyped for that. And I would have liked to have seen more Outer Worlds stuff at the conference, but we did get a lot of good information on Outer Worlds at E3 in general, which was good too. So yeah, Microsoft's products, I think I'm probably the most jazzed about, and their showcase was probably the best in my opinion too. For me, it was the best. I will say I really liked Bethesda's publishing side. I did like Bethesda as a publisher. I'm really jazzed about a lot of their stuff doing, but as usual, I was extremely underwhelmed from the Bethesda production side. And I gotta say, I was even a little insulted by that Commander Keen bullshit. Like, that's just sad. It's just sad. You know, so yeah, Bethesda kind of evened out to 0 for me. Really good publishing side, but really less than stellar everything else. Commander Keen worst in show? I would agree. Commander Keen was probably worst in show. Yeah. I mean, they're not even trying to bring back what Commander Keen was. It's not even a side scroller. It's like they're just taking a nostalgic IP and doing everything they can to make money from it. It's just so dirty. And how excited that woman was on stage is just like, oh God, man. It was tough to watch. It was really tough to watch. I don't know. Like I said, we'll just add that to the pile of, you know, destroyed IPs that have happened over the last decade. Was there even a mention of Elder Scrolls 6? No, there was no mention of Elder Scrolls 6 and no mention of Starfield, but they specifically said that they would not be showing those, so that was not quite as big of a deal. Yeah, they said straight up, we are not going to be showing ES6 or Starfield stuff at E3, like 3 weeks ago, if not longer. I'm using Val Cyclone? Yes, I am. See? Spin to win! Do you use a loot filter? I do. I use NeverSync. Yeah, in fact, it's probably due for an update. I haven't updated it since the first day. Just curious, what time do I wake up every day? Between 5:30 and 6 a.m. every single day. And I work every day, so I never sleep in. Ever. Nope. The things I do for you. That and I have 2 kids, they don't let me sleep in. Full disclosure. CNC Mobile was great. I've heard very mixed things about CNC Mobile. I can tell you that even if CNC Mobile was fun, it's not Command and Conquer. Like, it's not like they still are just farming the IP to make a mobile game. So even if it is an okay mobile game, it's still not Command and Conquer. End of the day, it's a mobile game designed to make money off people that like Command and Conquer.
My spirit is spent.
Yeah. So there's that. Dead Metaphor says, I hope that was a sarcastic comment. What do you mean? What part? Like, you mean about CNC Mobile being good? Dude, Rami says CNC Mobile is good. I mean, he generally knows what he's talking about most of the time. So, yeah, he said he enjoyed it. He said as if you take it for what it is, he said it's a fun game. So it's like, okay. I still don't think it should have been called Command & Conquer. That's still kind of like, that's still pretty lame in my opinion, but that's cool. I'm not going to yuck someone else's yum. That's fine. People like it, more power to them. Elder Scrolls Blades can keep my attention for 5 to 10 minutes to pass the time, aside from the blatant cash grabbing. That's the thing that kills it for me. That completely kills it for me. I don't care how good Elder Blades is. They throw the microtransactions in your face the second you start the game up. That's a deal breaker for me. I don't care how good your game is if you're going to try to just pull as much money out of my wallet as you can. It doesn't matter how good the game is at that point. I don't care. I can't play that and like, I just hate it. I hate it. Ludwig, do you guys not have wallets? I'm sorry, do you not even have wallets? God. I work in a mobile game company. The designers say they hate to implement it, but monetarily it just works. Well, I mean, monetarily, you make mobile games to make money. So that, I mean, you know, that's just a thing. It's really weird because we live in this day and age where developers are learning the best ways to make money. And because they're still learning the best ways to make money, they try things that are a lot of times just completely skeevy and dirty just to see if it will work. And it's like, it's not a great time for mobile gaming, or honestly, aspects of gaming as a whole. Because companies like Bethesda really are towing the line. They're just going, like this Commander Keen thing's a perfect example. They're just going, how much can we just take? Like how little? What is the balance of how little we can give to how much we can take? And they're just basically going as far as they can with it until somebody stops them. So you know, and the unfortunate part is, you watch that Bethesda conference, and you hear those people cheering, and it's just like, this is never gonna stop. You know, like you hear, like when the Commander Keen thing is, and you hear all these people erupt and cheering. It's like, guys, like, yeah, I know a lot of people are saying the cheering at Bethesda were employees. Even if the people cheering at Bethesda were employees, it doesn't mean the people I'm talking about don't exist. So, employees with an open bar. Well, hey, that's just smart, okay? That was just smart of Bethesda. That's a quick way to make people happy. But yeah, it's an interesting time to be a gamer, for sure. There's so many unknowns coming from so many different directions, and you have to look at every single project with a cock eye. Every single time a company announces something, especially from a company like Bethesda, you have to go, what are you really doing with this? Like, what's the real intention here? There's no more taking things at face value from companies like Bethesda. You have to be careful. You have to be, or they will just take all your money. It's wild. Joke's on you, Cohh. I was born with a cock eye. I always see the vending machine when you're talking to me. Nice, dude. You, sir, are doing it right. My God, look at all of those little red balls flying off me. I love it. That sounded sort of dirty, but it really wasn't. Yeah. Am I still killing stuff? Oh, hey, big guy. All this loot. Unfortunately, it's all kind of low level because I'm kind of early in the dungeon, but... Boop. Okay, cool. Let's pop up... we'll go grab that. Maybe we'll get lucky. I have yet to get, like, some... I've seen some people get some gnarly currency nodes in Delve. Just absolutely insane stuff. I have not gotten one of those yet. That's why every time I see a currency node, I'm like, maybe this will be the one. Maybe this will be the one. But yeah, I've never gotten like a super great currency drop yet here. Did I talk about Space Mom's appearance? Dude, Space Mom's always just beautiful and awesome. I love Space Mom. Rebecca's the best. I will say, though, that I was a little disappointed that there wasn't more of Warframe. I was hoping we would at least get a little bit, but at the same time they were promoting TennoCon, which is completely understandably where they want to put out like the meat of their announcements. So yeah, would have been nice to get like a little bit of new stuff. I'm pretty sure we just saw a trailer we've seen before, but again, understandable. It's cool. It's cool. What build am I using right now? I am using Zazaren's Slayer Cyclone build, non-crit. I'm digging it. It's been really fun so far. It's a very solid build. Chaos. It's okay. We only had one chest here. That's unfortunate. Okay. I kind of hope the Avengers game will be like Monster Hunter in some sort of way, defeating villains, gaining more skills while leveling up and giving you different RPG element options. You know, okay, I'm gonna be honest. The Marvel game, the more we talked about it at the end of the stream yesterday, I don't know how they're gonna do character progression in that game. Like, I really don't know if we're gonna see like big skill trees and stuff like that. Like, I'm wondering if it's going to be just more of like a surface level fun with friends kind of game. But we'll see. I mean, you know, they may just kind of throw that whole concept out the window and give you full skill trees and advancement and stuff. But yeah, we'll have to see. I'm very curious what they're going to do with that game. We'll be keeping an eye on it for sure. I mean, the game looked really pretty. It looked like, I thought it was going to be more of like just a single player adventure, like not a lot of character progression, not a lot of stuff. But when they started talking about like the live service part of it, and the fact that you can continue to play it after the main story, and you know, there's lots of things in there that are kind of like, what is the player going to be doing? Like what is going to encourage the player to keep playing after the main story? There has to be some kind of progression. There has to be something. So I don't know. We'll have to see, man. We'll have to see. I will say it was really ballsy to, and again, we talked about this last night a little bit. They basically announced that it's going to be a live service style game. They said that there's going to be PS4 exclusive stuff without showing any gameplay. That's ballsy. Like that is ballsy. I'm kind of surprised that got the old okay from the guys upstairs about promoting the product. It's like that's not. Maybe they're just trying to get it all out of the way or something. But we'll see. Didn't they also say all content after release will be free? They may have. I don't remember that. But even then, I mean, you know, Anthem's content is free. You know, I think it's more of an issue of delivering than it is the cost. Yeah, that being said, Crystal Dynamics is a pretty solid company. I mean, and, you know, I think they could probably deliver on this if they work hard enough on it. Not something we could say about BioWare, unfortunately. But, yeah, I mean, you know, I'm trying to keep an open mind about it. I know a lot of people are kind of really hating on it right now, and that's understandable. But I'm trying to keep an open mind about this.
I believe in traveling light.
I'm hoping it'll turn out okay. Hoping it'll turn out okay.
The depths you're exploring at
Some diehard Marvel fans are pretty furious. Like I follow a few people on Twitter who are really, really unhappy with what they saw. And I'm curious how the company is going to try to win those people back. We will have to see. We will have to see.
Ta-da.
Why are they mad? Primarily because there was no gameplay shown. The live service stuff is... But most of the stuff that I was talking about. There were a few people that were pretty frustrated that they didn't use a Marvel actors, but I mean, those people I don't agree with. That's just a cost issue. That's a resource issue. That's totally different. You know, there's smatterings of people that are just not super pleased about it. They thought there were going to be more. I think the live service stuff really, people are still burned from Anthem a little bit, so I think that kind of shook a few people to the core kind of thing. Let's throw this stuff in here. But yeah, again, I think once they get more info out, I'm hoping a lot of this stuff will be assuaged. I'm hoping that that if we can get some good info on what they're doing with the product, that I think a lot of people will feel a lot better about it. And where it's going, you know, and all that kind of stuff. Hey, Skadooch, how are you, bud? BioWare and Bethesda, for me, have been replaced by Larian, Obsidian, and CDPR. Yeah. I like that. Yeah, I agree with you in a lot of ways. Mm-hmm. Yeah, unfortunately, BioWare and Bethesda dev are pretty much done for most of us. Bethesda dev has an opportunity to have a bit of a recovery with Starfield and ES6, and I think I speak for a lot of people when I say I really hope they do. I hope Bethesda comes back with Starfield and ES6. I hope they're both great games. Do I think that's going to happen? Unfortunately, I have no idea. I have no idea. I mean, hell, it's going to be it's going to be real difficult to enjoy Starfield if when you open it up, one of the main menu options is like cash shop. And that very well may happen in this day and age of Bethesda. You know, we may open up Elder Scrolls 6, and one of the first things we get is a splash screen talking about buying a DLC pack for new armor and weapons. You know, like it's going to be interesting, and there's lots of ways that they could screw it up. And that's another thing. Like even talking about Bethesda right now, it's no longer like, man, I'm hyped for ES6. Now it's like, man, I really hope they don't mess this up. There's no longer hype. Hype has been replaced with nervousness. And that's really unfortunate. Cyberpunk, I'm just excited. I'm just excited for Cyberpunk. I can't wait. Baldur's Gate 3. Can't wait. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. Outer Worlds, I'm probably gonna love it. Wasteland 3 looks like a blast. Like I'm excited for these games. Anything from Dragon Age 4? Uh-oh. Starfield? Elder Scrolls 6? No, the excitement just isn't there. It's just not there. It's just not there. But, you know, the thing that I'm kind of hoping about is maybe all those products I just mentioned are going to be redemption arcs. We got to stay positive. And even if those two games are, if those two companies are essentially at their lowest point right now, that just means that maybe there's a chance they're going to recover. Maybe Starfield is going to be what gets Bethesda back on track. Maybe Dragon Age 4 is going to turn out to be fun and pretty good and deeper than Dragon Age Inquisition. You can't discount maybe. Probably is a different word than maybe, but maybe. Yeah, and I definitely understand the argument where it's real easy to say, like, naivete plays into this a lot, and it's certainly, I'm not coming from a place of naivete because or being naive, because I definitely understand that there's a huge issue with everything going on right now, but at the same time, I don't just want to give up. You know what I mean? I don't just want to give up. So we'll see. We'll see. Tearing off, yeah, a little bit. What do I think about Fallout 76? I've heard some people are enjoying the Battle Royale. The Battle Royale came out yesterday. I've heard a few people are having fun with it. So, I mean, hey, more power to them. I'm probably going to try the BR eventually. I don't know when, just to see what it's like. But I also know that apparently some of the same bugs I was talking about are still in the Battle Royale. So it's kind of like, ugh. That is a bit frustrating. That is a bit frustrating. Yeah. Just a little bit.
Good luck with your
Just
maps,
a little
Exile.
bit. Okay, let's do a map. What time is it? How much time do we have until the... Oh, we got like an hour. Awesome. Let's do... Oh, we got one more T2 map to do. Awesome. Let's do it. Let's do it. Then we are done with T2. By the way, guys, there has been so much great discussion in chat during this last little bit we've been talking about. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry I wasn't able to address all of it, but it's one of the things I love about this community is like many of you take serious time and put a lot of thought into what you put into this chat, and then I see other people respond to it with thoughtful responses, and I tell you, man, it's a beautiful thing. I really appreciate it. The internet is full of people that have just given up on trying. And I feel like we've, here in the channel, there's a lot of people that just don't believe that. So thanks. Have you seen a trick Ziggy has been doing to get a better axe for his Cyclone, but he still keeps Invicta axe for weapon swap because Rampage triggers on first kill and then he can swap to a new axe? Oh, Ziggy, you trickster. That's cool. I didn't know that. That's cool. Maybe we'll have to try that at some point. I don't feel like that's intentional though. I feel like that might be a bug. We'll have to see. That might be a bug. Am I doing this? What are these? I'm noticing, like, on every map I see... Is that a... What are those? Oh, it's been out for years. But people have been using Rampage gloves. Oh, okay, so maybe it's not a bug at all. Cool. Well, there you go. Totes my goats. Boop. Mrs. Violet. Yeah, one of the things we decided to do, I agree, and we definitely got some feedback about that. So I think one of the things we'll be doing next year is not only, I think we received a lot of positive feedback about watching the show on the channel with just me and you guys. So we may do that again next year. But I think, honestly, after thinking about it a little bit more, and I'm really sorry about this non-subs, but I think next year we're going to run sub mode during all of our shows. I think that not only lets people talk about what they're seeing a little bit more, but also there was a large amount of folks, unfortunately, that were saying some pretty sexist, nasty. We caught some racism. Like, it's fun sometimes dipping into the global Twitch community, but when you do that, it brings in a lot of the negative aspects of it too. So I think next year we most likely will do sub mode, and we'll do solo watching sub mode. And we'll see how we can do. And I am sorry, guys. Like, if I wish we could deal with that a little bit better. But yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that, I think. Yep. And I appreciate you guys understanding. And I am sorry. You guys know I try to avoid sub mode as much as possible. But sometimes it is a necessary evil. Another Chaos Orb. Nice. This is my first breach. This league. I wanted something more. Oh, I feel like I didn't do that very well. It's too bad. Didn't get very lucky with that one. What weapon am I using? Right now I'm using a Sinvicta. But I think there's a couple better options for me that I haven't gotten seen yet. Arena. Wow. I tell you, dude, when we pop down those 2 totems, like it's a lot of DPS. Feels good, man. Oh. I killed them without even realizing it. Nice. Go ahead and kill a few more mobiles in here. Mobiles. Oh, great.
From the eyes of Oria,
wait, what was that?
from head to toe.
Oh, wow. Look at all this stuff. Damn. Okay. Thanks, buddy. Nah. Still at 50 monsters remain. Wait, what? What, do I have to go this way? Dude, I haven't seen a single Uber lap thing yet. Damn, because I really want to do Uber Lab. Let's get out of here. Let's go to the next one. We're done here. No love for non-subs? Oh, well, you know, it's not like I don't run sub mode for 99% of the rest of the year. Oh, wait, that's exactly what I do. Quit your bitching. Thanks for being here. Okay. No. Oh, look at all that. Damn.
Glad you made it back.
Oh, we didn't put this on. Drat. Oh. Oh. There we go. Purple Chick says, you've changed, Cohh. Nah, it's just tough love. It's tough love.